Hello everyone, I am your host Ayushi Setia and welcome back to our channel Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how we can add the WooCommerce customers as leads in Copper CRM. So the idea here is that whenever a new customer registers to your e-commerce website, the same customer should be added as a new lead to your Copper CRM account, and that too automatically. For this, we need to create a connection or a link between WooCommerce and Copper so that automatically the WooCommerce customers gets created as new leads in the Copper CRM account. So in this particular integration, we are using two software applications. The first software application is WooCommerce, which is an e-commerce platform where we can sell our products digitally. So in place of WooCommerce, we can even use Shopify, Gumroad, BigCommerce or any other e-commerce platform. And the second application we are using is Copper, which is a CRM software application. So in place of Copper, we can even use HubSpot CRM, Zoho CRM, Insightly CRM or any other CRM software application. So how we are going to create an integration between WooCommerce and Copper, this we will be learning in the further steps of the video. First, let us check this in the real time, that how this complete process works automatically. So this is the registration page of my WooCommerce website, okay, and this is my Copper account. So now I want that whenever a new customer registers over here on my WooCommerce website, automatically the same customer should be added as a lead to my Copper account over here. So let us add a new customer over here. Let's give the first name as Adam, last name as Smith, username as Smith Adam. Let's add the company name over here, email address as Smith Adam 145@gmail.com. Let's give the password over here. I'm just leaving the address details over here. Let's add the phone number. Country as India. Okay, and let's click on submit. User successfully registered. So now let us check our Copper account. I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we can find a new lead on the name of Adam Smith along with the email address and the phone number. So now here you might be wondering that I just registered on the name of a new customer on my WooCommerce website and automatically a new lead is created into my Copper account automatically. So how did I manage to do this? Let me tell you, this has become possible just because of the automation and the integration process. So in order to create an integration between WooCommerce and Copper, we are going to use a software application named Pabbly Connect. So basically, Pabbly Connect is an automation and integration software which will help us in integrating WooCommerce with Copper automatically. The best part here is it doesn't require any coding skills or programming knowledge. Even a non-technical person can use this software application very easily. So first we have to create an integration between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect is going to capture all the details of the new customer who has registered to your e-commerce website. And using those details of the customer, automatically a new lead will be created into your Copper CRM account. And in this way, we are going to learn that how we can create an integration between WooCommerce and Copper using Pabbly Connect. So let us learn the integration process now. For this, let us type Pabbly, pabbly.com in our browser. This is the website of Pabbly. Here we have to come to products and click on Pabbly Connect. This is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. As you are the first time user, you have to click on sign up for free option. You can create your own account in just 2 minutes by clicking on this option. As I already have an account with Pabbly Connect, I'll simply click on sign in. In the All Apps section, come to Pabbly Connect and click on Access Now. This is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here we have to create a workflow. For that, come to this plus sign and click on Create Workflow. Here we have to give a name to the workflow. So let us give the name as WooCommerce and Copper Integration. Here you can give the workflow name as per your requirement and simply click on Create. Now here we can see a trigger window and an action window. So Pabbly Connect works on the concept of trigger and action. Trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So in this use case, we want the new customer details to be captured from WooCommerce. So open this trigger window, and here in the choose application, let us find WooCommerce. In the trigger event, we have to select new customer created. Now here we can see a webhook URL and some instructions are also mentioned. So by following these instructions, we can set the webhook URL in the WooCommerce account. So let us read the instructions. Navigate to the left sidebar, WooCommerce, go to settings, go to the advanced tab, webhooks, and click add webhooks button. So I'll just copy this webhook URL from here, okay, and I'll just take you to my WooCommerce account. So this is my WordPress login, and here when we scroll down, we can find the WooCommerce option. And here we can find the settings option. Click on settings. And here we can find the advanced tab. So click on advanced. And here we can find the webhooks option. So click on webhooks. Now here we can find the add webhook option. So we are just going to add a new webhook over here. For that, click on this add webhook option. Now here we have to create a new webhook. So let us give the name as WooCommerce to Copper integration. Okay, here we have to select the status. So let us select the status as active over here. Here we have to select the topic. So let us select the topic as customer created over here. Okay. Now here we have to select the delivery URL. So this is the same webhook URL which we have seen in Pabbly Connect. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Here we have to just copy this webhook URL from here. We will go back to the WooCommerce settings and we will paste the same webhook URL over here. Okay. Now let's click on Save Webhook. Okay, and here we can see that the webhook has been set over here. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and here in the response we can see the webhook ID. Now here we are going to just click on recapture webhook response because we want the customer details to be captured over here. So I'm just going to click on this. Do you wish to recapture the response? Let's click on yes. Okay, now it is waiting for the webhook response. So in order to capture the response, first we have to do a test submission. It means we have to just register a new customer on our WooCommerce website. Now here I have opened the registration page in the incognito mode. So let us fill the details over here. I'm just going to give the first name as Shikha, last name as Arya, username as Shikha Arya. Let's give the company name as Pabbly. Let's give the user email as Shikha Arya 238@gmail.com. Okay, let us give the password over here. Here I'm going to add the address details as E4 234 New Market. Let's give the phone number over here. Country as India. And let's add the zip code. And let's click on submit. Okay, and here we can see that the user has successfully registered over here. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and here we can see the responses received and all the details are fetched over here. Here we can find the customer details, email address, first name, last name, role as customer. Here we can find the username. Okay, I'll just scroll down. And here we can find some other details. Here we can find the company name. Here we can find the address details. And all other details related to the customer are captured over here. So now we want that this particular customer should be created as a lead to the Copper CRM account. For that, come to this action window. And here in the choose application, let us find Copper. In the action event, we have to select create lead. Click on connect. Click on add new connection. Now it is asking for the API key and email address. So let us read the instructions. To generate an API token in the Copper web application, go to the system settings, API keys and click the create a key button. Okay, so I'll just take you to my Copper account. So this is my Copper CRM account. Now here when we scroll down, at last we can find the settings option. So click on settings. And here when we scroll down, we can find the integrations option. So click on integrations, and here we can find the API keys. So click on API keys, and here we can find generate API key option. So if you want to generate a new API key, you can generate the key from here, or else I'll just copy the same key which is already generated over here. So I'm just going to copy it from here. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and I'll be pasting the same API key over here. Okay, now it is asking for the email. So here itself we can find the email also, the email from which account we have logged in. So I'm just going to copy the same email also from here, and let's give the same email address over here. Okay, and let's click on save. Okay, and now the Copper account is connected to Pabbly Connect. Now here we have to map the name, email address and other details of the customer. But before that, I'll just take you to the settings of my Copper account once again. Here we can find the customize settings option. So click on customize, and here we can find the leads status. So click on lead status. Here we have to enable the leads. Okay. So make sure if you enable the leads, then only the leads can be saved in this particular account. Okay. So I have enabled the leads over here. Let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Now here we are going to map the details of the customer which we have received from WooCommerce. All these details. So I'm just going to map it one by one. Let us map the name from WooCommerce. Okay. And the name was Shikha. Let us map the last name also. Again from WooCommerce. And the last name was Arya. Sorry, I'm just going to erase this data. And let us add the last name. Okay. Here we have to map the email address from WooCommerce again, and the email address was shikhaarya238@gmail.com. Here we have to map the mobile number. So this is the mobile number. Here we have to map the address details from WooCommerce, and the address details was E4 234 New Market. Here we have to map the city. We don't have the city details, so I'm just leaving it as blank. We have the postal code details, so let us map the postal code details. Okay. And if you have other details, you can map it over here like city and state details. Let us map the country. Okay, I'm just going to scroll down and let us find the country. Okay, that is India over here. And now here we can see that we have mapped all the details, and let's click on save and send test request. Okay, and here we can see the responses received. So now let us check our Copper account. Let us move to the leads over here. Okay, and here we can see that a new lead on the name of Shikha Arya is created over here. Here we can find the email address as well as the phone number. So in this way we can see that our integration is working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect. Okay, and let us save this workflow first. Data saved successfully. Okay, now we have to check this in the real time. For that, I'll again go to the registration page of my website, and let us register a new customer over there. So this time I'm just going to give the first name as Kuldeep, last name as Jan, username as Jan K, company name as Magnet Brains, and user email as Jan K123@gmail.com. Let's give the password. And I'm just leaving the address details over here. Let's add the phone number. Let's add the country as India. Okay, and I'm just leaving the zip code also, and let's click on submit. So if you want, you can add the address details also over here. Okay, and here we can see that the user is successfully registered to the WooCommerce account. So now let us check our Copper account. I'm just going to refresh it. Okay, and here we can see that a new lead on the name of Kuldeep Jain is added over here in our Copper account. And in this way, we can see that our integration is perfectly working fine. So let's move back to Pabbly Connect, and I'll just minimize all these windows and let us see in a nutshell whatever we have done till now. Okay, let us minimize this trigger window also. So first we have created an integration between WooCommerce and Pabbly Connect. Then Pabbly Connect has captured all the details of the customer who has registered to our e-commerce platform. Okay, and by using all the details of the customer, automatically a new lead is created into the Copper account. And in this way, we have created a successful integration between WooCommerce and Copper using Pabbly Connect. So not just these software applications, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. In case of any queries, you can connect us to this Pabbly forum. To check the pricing details of Pabbly Connect, you can visit this particular URL. Also, the link of Pabbly Connect and this workflow is available in the description box. You can clone the same workflow into your account directly. If you really like this video and this video are helpful for you, then please comment, share and subscribe. Thank you everyone.